And good morning as we travel along. Scotty Ray and Odie. Hope everybody is doing well. It's been a busy morning already.
Yeah, it has been. It's nice outside. A little bit of
50.
fog over in the Pine Springs area.
I would bet coming across Oak Tibby, it's kind of hard to see at this point.
Yeah, you know, it's real foggy with the reservoir.
Those low-lying areas seem to bring that. We had a change of parties last night in America. I don't know if anybody saw this or not. Do you remember the lady that was from Hawaii that was a Democrat? Her last name is Gabbard.
Yeah.
Can I pronounce her name right? Tulsi?
Tulsi.
She has switched from Democrat to Republican now. She made the announcement at a rally.
Well,
Interesting stuff there.
At least we know she's getting smarter.
She's doing something there. Let's see what else is happening here. It's always important, safety, knowing what you're doing. We had, I don't understand why they were doing it because I've read the story 3 or 4 times and I didn't come up with how it happened, why it happened. This was in Missouri. They were doing a reporters on scene and had and he was a Democrat doing a demonstration with a gun. He fires it off and shoots a reporter.
They try and pull this Second Amendment, and we know guns. That's why we're for guns. And now, they don't even know how to unload a gun.
Well, it wasn't that way. Whatever he shot at bounced it, and it bounced back and struck the reporter. So I don't know if they were out shooting metal targets, which is a no-no if you've got a crowd. It didn't give any details or why they were doing it. But
they were too embarrassed.
They bandaged him up, and the report kept right on going. But important to know what your surroundings are when you do things like it's probably best not to do that.
If you own a gun, you've got to be responsible.
Yeah, but an interview at a shooting range, it should, let's just go ahead and we do have good news this morning as we go to Iowa.
Wow.
11-year-old girl was kidnapped. She was found a little bit later. How many miles away? 360 miles away in a gas station. So she's okay. We don't know what has happened to her. And I'm trying to find this out on a local level, Odie, last night. We had a situation that started in Newton County of someone reported, I see 2 women standing on the side of the road. Law enforcement was dispatched. They picked the 2 ladies up, and somebody had been struck by someone. They put out an APB, and I think before morning light, they had made contact with the person that threw the women out. I don't know charges. I don't know details yet, but law enforcement was on it. And it was multi-county, including Highway Patrol, that brought whoever. There was several charges that are going to be booked on this fella for doing that. We can't have that. But I'm going to tell you what, law enforcement went to work last night. In the wee hours while you were sleeping, they went to catch someone. Handcuffs were clicking this morning.
Well, that's good.
It is. And hopefully I'll get the details of that coming up in just a moment.
You don't want that Newton County sheriff on you.
No. He gets all serious.
He gets you.
He's got armored vehicles and things like that, pointy things.
He's not going to
play.
Barbed
wire.
Yeah.
We've been to the jail. We almost didn't get out.
We was wanting out bad, but we did get to ride in that, dude.
We sure did.
Oh, that was pretty
4
cool.
minutes after 7 o'clock as we begin this day. We've all heard of Camp Meridian. We got some special guests. Y'all accidentally saw when we started because I had the camera on the wrong side there. We got Kevin and Cindy in with us. How in the world are y'all doing this morning?
We're doing well.
Doing well. We woke up. We're doing great.
That is. Y'all have something new that is happening out at Camp Meridian. And taking it over and making it for soldiers, but keeping the name in there?
Correct. Camp Meridian is actually 44 acres, and we're actually purchasing the adjacent property, which is 126, so it's a total of 170 acres that we're utilizing there to basically host for our veterans, our service members, so you can be active duty or honorably discharged.
Now, when you say that, what exactly will take place out there? Is this a place to go relax? What will y'all do?
Correct. It's pretty much everything outdoors. What we're trying to say is heal the hidden wounds of war. We have different opportunities for our service members to come out there and do. We have hunting, fishing, horseback riding, trail rides, for walking, side-by-sides.
So veterans or active service, for them to get out and take part in outdoors, have fun, whether it be just walking around the woods, riding four-wheelers, or being able to actually hunt. That's what this is for, and focusing on active duty and veterans and any of our men and women that served in the armed forces.
Correct. Yes. Anybody that raised the right hand, any era, doesn't matter. We do co-ed retreats, and we have other opportunities from other resources we have met. So we're just basically out there trying to give back. I'm a combat vet, and we're just trying to, passionately give back. We're all volunteers, so.
So, as a service member, does it cost you anything to come to this? How does it derive? How do y'all work? Simply off donations? How does it work?
We do. So, the organization has been going since 2011. Our main base is in Florida. We started in 2022 here in Mississippi. So our retreats and all of our activities we offer at no cost to our service members and veterans.
That's good.
But it is because of our sponsorships and through donations and volunteers that we're able to do that.
So what changes as we look at all this? I'm sure there's going to be changes on the grounds to adjust to what y'all do. Has that construction already began? What's going on there?
Well, pretty much the footprint of Camp Meridian is staying the same. So we're trying to keep some of the history alive, what's going on there, basically with Meridian, because it's been established since 1938. So Camp Meridian is a footprint here, so we're trying to keep that alive so everybody knows where that's at. But
the property is pretty much set up. It has several lodging locations already. We will eventually expand our lake and restock, so there's more opportunity there. But right now it is.
It's a turnkey property, so we've been using it. So we've had to do a little bit of adjustments to what we call the lodge.
Right.
They used to house, I think, like 16, 17 Girl Scouts. We actually split the room in half, so you can have two different bedrooms over there with 6 beds. We host, six service members per retreat.
And that keeps it intimate because a lot of our service members have post-traumatic stress disorders, that can come with anxiety, depression, things like that. So the small setting, it just keeps it, so they're not so anxious.
Correct.
So
now y'all started out in Florida, now they expanded to the Meridian area, and we have a lot of military in this town. This is huge for us.
Correct. Yes, we do.
We've actually had NAS has been out twice to help us as volunteers. They're helping clean up some of the grounds, some of this debris, this stuff that was in the woods has been there for years. So we're just trying to get that cleaned up. So they've been a big help. So
now, if you want to come out and take a look, can they call and come for a tour? What do we need to do to find out more about it?
Well, you can. You obviously can visit our website at www.soldiersfreedomoutdoors.org. To see more about what we're doing. But you can give us a call at 601-596-2406 if you want to, for more information or to schedule a tour of the property. All of our retreats and our activities are listed on our website.
And there you go, right there. There's the information on it. You can see.
And our Mississippi location, since we're fairly new, we are working on adding some more things to that page. But the organization as a whole, once you go to the website, it has videos and things that can be watched that give a little bit more information and insight as to what we're doing. All
right, y'all got a number you can leave us with to get in touch? You have a telephone number?
Yep, so 601-596-2406. That is our personal cell phone number. It's the easiest way to get in touch with us. But again, you can go and visit our website at www.soldiersfreedomoutdoors.org.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for coming in and telling us more about this. And we hope this is a success and it helps many, many people there.
Oh, I do too. This is awesome. I think it's very well needed in our area.
And it's for
Mike
all
Couch, I
service
think
members.
that would help with what they do also.
Yeah.
It's for all service members anywhere. So if you have family that's out of state, they need help, or they were able to make it to our location, it doesn't matter where they're at. Once they make it to our location, everything else is free.
Mm-hmm.
So it's awesome.
Good deal.
Well, thank y'all for dropping in and talking with us this morning.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
On the way, robbery in Meridian 3 times. Probably more than that, but at least in the last week, it's been about 3. We even had an issue there
The
yesterday.
same place, though.
Yeah, we're going to show you the video of how criminals, what they do when they walk in the door. We've got the video from the actual robbery yesterday. We're going to show that next as we kick this morning off. Becky's standing by. I hope she brought some of those little Debbie Christmas cakes.
I heard she had sausage dogs for us.
Did she?
Yeah.
Well, I sure hope she brought enough for everybody. We're going to find out. We'll be back.
Y'all come out and see us at J&J Auto Sales, Highway 19 South, located right up the hill from the red light, or you can visit us at jnjmeridian.com. We have over 50 cars and trucks in stock, nice quality vehicles ranging from $3,000 to $16,000. J&J will get you off your feet and back in the street. Right here at J&J Auto Sales, Highway 19 South. Hey, and on the web, jnjmeridian.com.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, makes a difference.
H&H Residential of Meridian is your #1 carpet and flooring store. If you've been thinking of a new look for your home or office, call for a free estimate or consultation. H&H can install or you can do it yourself. H&H has all of your design needs from color, style, and texture. If you can dream it, H&H can make it a reality. Come see the large selection of hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, and even carpet. H&H Residential of Meridian, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 321 Hawkins Crossing Road. Call Rosemary anytime, 601-462-9541.
Hey, this is Greg, and everybody knows I love to eat good food. So when you're out and about, come on down to Long's Fish Camp. Been here for over 50 years serving some of the South's best fried fish, hush puppies, shrimp, and hey, don't forget the coleslaw. Probably the best anywhere in the world. Excellent food, excellent service. Drive on down to Enterprise, Mississippi, and enjoy your food from Long's. Remember, at Long's, everybody's family.
And welcome back. As we said, we're starting this morning out somewhere right around 50 degrees. It's definitely a jacket morning as you get your day underway. Now, we made mention just a moment ago of, well, there was a robbery in Meridian yesterday. And as we arrived on scene, let me pull this up. I want to show y'all. This is what is happening to our city. Something needs to be done without a shadow of a doubt as we yesterday, as a matter of fact, yesterday morning at this same location, there was some huge shoplifting that went on. There's only so much you can do as a store owner. Now, let me say this from overnight. There was a lot of alarms that rang out last night. What does that mean? It's people checking your building is what that means. Highway 19, that area, there's a lot of alarms that sounded, that buzzed off. It means you'll have a visitor later is what that means. These people took it to the extreme because they were armed and very dangerous when they went in here. We have someone who's checking out at the counter, and we're going to flip to this, and it's not very long, but we want you. This is the 5th Street Deli, just off of Highway 19. If you get off I-20, Waters International, you come to the red light, you take a left. The very next red light that you're at, if you were to take a right-hand turn, just a block away, maybe a block and a half, is where you'll find this store. And it's been the scene of recent crime. Let's hit the go button here so you can see what happens. They're walking in. There's 3 suspects. You'll see this, and she figures out it's time to go. She ran out. Over the counter they go, and look at this. That is the store clerk on the ground on the floor. They said a little bit of talking, not a lot. Now, this is more people that's been involved in this robbery than the others. The ones that have happened at break time has been primarily one person. This was planned very well. They're cramming as much in their pockets in a backpack as they can get. cash, cigarettes, anything that they can grab.
Somebody ought to recognize that boo-hind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hope they get tripped up as they're trying to run.
Well, they didn't. I was there. I arrived on scene not long after that, and again they walked out. No one was hurt, but that could have easily turned into something else. Now, I know the folks that own these stores, and is there a language barrier? There is. They're doing their best to speak as good as they can when they report these things, and people show up Odie, it's just over and over again there. And again, y'all have to look at this. If you live in these communities, it's very convenient to have a store close to your home. Eventually, if you get robbed enough, you've got to close your doors. There's not going to be anything left in your community to go buy something that you need. As a store owner, you cannot afford to keep taking hits like this.
Was that B&N Grocery on like 26th Avenue? It's closed. And people want to know, what was it?
M&B.
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 That's it. You know, why don't we have a grocery store? Because you kept robbing the blooming thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's why you can't have nothing nice in the neighborhood.
I don't know if y'all remember on 18th Avenue there was and I think he sold it now to someone else. It was a tobacco store there. He got robbed so many times his insurance company said don't call us again. And then every time he got hit, you lose $10,000-$15,000 worth of inventory. You're not going to be there very long because it takes a while to make back because you got to still pay for your product, and there's very little profit margin there that for you to recover from something like this. This has got to stop in the streets of Meridian. Point blank, period, has got to go away. Now, let me show some pictures. Police arrived on scene.
Oh, they'll just go to another store, Debbie. I'm with you on that. But the thing is, we're going to eventually run out of stores for them to go to. And you're not going to have anything around here nice because the criminals have took over. Until something's done, the criminals are going to take over.
Yeah, you got to step up. And as you see, the police force showed up in force out there.
Yeah.
And as I don't know if everybody watched the interview, but as I was standing there, I couldn't help but notice this guy standing over in the corner. He's running for mayor. Percy Bland wanted to make a change of where we are now.
And he's not happy with what's going on.
Oh, no. And go back and watch that interview as he says he's going to make crime priority number one if reelected to mayor. We do need a change. I think it's time with that. We need new leadership. We got to have leadership. And again, I'm not running down any police officer. They can only do what they're told by their boss. You've got to have that person seated in that chair knowing that crime is what's got to stop. Let's talk about that as we talked about these stores going under. Eventually, people from other towns will stop coming here because of not wanting to spend money. I ain't going over there.
We have some of the greatest police officers. But once they bring somebody in and charge them with a crime, once the crime goes to court, there's got to be a punishment. And if there's no punishment, then these criminals are right back out there doing the same crap again, and it doesn't matter how good of a police force we have. They can't stop it. They can hold it and put it in court, and it's up to the courts to stop this.
And we mentioned this location. I was there live talking about it. I used to go here and eat all the time. If you remember, that was Cameron's. It had a what do you call it?
A deli?
A deli, and you, the line that you go through, what's it called?
A buffet?
A buffet. I couldn't get it out. But I used to eat there all the time.
You can tell I like buffets.
Look. I got to file a complaint. Since you brought that up, my poor little dog Ellie. She'd been being picked on back at home. Somebody called her chubby, like her daddy.
Well, that's because you leave a hamburger out, and she jumped up on the table and ate it.
She normally when she goes and gets her hair cut, she comes back. She looks 30 pounds skinnier. Last night, she may have tried on her little Halloween outfit from a year ago that was too big. And let's just say you could barely strap it on her. Her spider legs were hitting the wall. But she was picked on very bad. I'm going to take up from a dog. She's just trying to get what's left over.
Well, Bert's kind of bigger than he used to be, but he eats crackers and peanut butters with Pops, you know.
Yeah, I ain't making fun because I'm in the same boat with her. I'm bigger than I was. But we sure are happy.
Exactly. Isn't that what we're supposed to be?
Here we are. Coming up, we got this young lady. This we're going to make her say something in a minute. Becky over there. She's getting ready. Look at Holiday Extravaganza on the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to sing for your supper in a second.
We are geared up.
We'll be right back as we begin this morning together. Good morning. It's right now 50 here in Meridian. Looking for a great place to eat? Well, come explore the great flavors of the French Quarter in downtown Enterprise. Whether you're in the mood for a romantic night out, a family dinner, or a cozy atmosphere with great service that make dining with the French Quarter an unforgettable experience. Drop by today and taste our delicious dishes. Come explore the flavors of the French Quarter. 120 West Bridge Street, downtown Enterprise. Call 601-659-0500, the French Quarter. The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built-in, are conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group.
Working on a big project? Need reliable equipment? Paris Tractor has you covered. From skid steers to excavators, tractors to trenchers, we have top quality equipment for rent on a project-to-project basis. All our equipment is expertly maintained for peak performance, ensuring you get the job done right. Our team is here to help you choose the perfect machinery for your needs with flexible rental terms to fit any project. Call us or visit ParisRents.com to rent your equipment today. Come see us at Paris Tractor, where we're more than a tractor store.
Welcome back. Bob asked a question. Is Jimmy Smith rerunning for election? It hasn't been announced yet.
That Jimmy. I wouldn't know who he was talking.
Jimmy Smith. Well, you hadn't seen him. That would be why you didn't know who he was.
Oh.
Point that out. Hey, if you were in Philadelphia yesterday, everybody was trying to get to Jerome Tanks at the same time.
They had a sale going on.
It must have. We had us a fender bender right there on Highway 16 there in front of the store. Look at that. Everybody showed up for that.
It looked like they were driving like chips, but you can only ride side by side on motorcycles.
That's correct. And then next we had a little fender bender there. As we've mentioned, this is a year. Well, it's twice a year, isn't it, Becky, that you show up and have a big show?
Yep.
All right. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock is when it's happening. No, it's Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
I couldn't remember what day.
Wait a minute, what day? It's just
I was fixing to
day.
panic if it was tomorrow.
Yeah.
Things get underway at 9 o'clock at the Ag Center.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now, let's talk about what you're going to have.
Okay. It's from 9 to 3, and it is Saturday.
It is Saturday.
We're going to have a little bit of everything.
Now, it's always a crowd that shows up for this. Doesn't cost anything to get in.
It is
walk
free
around.
admission, yeah. We have all kinds of vendors. We're going to have right at 100 booths this year again.
Wow.
We have everything from T-shirts to baked goods to men's wallets. I mean, we have something for children, something for women, something for men, just about everything.
Come on out. I hear Jack's coming back with sausage
have
dogs.
food, yes.
Yep.
Jack will be there with his sausage dogs. We also have a food truck coming this year. And a rustic freeze from Quitman is coming. With some
okay.
treats.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. That's going to be a lot of people out there. And you can get just about anything for Christmas that you might want
it's
on
time
your
to start
list
Christmas
to fill.
shopping. That's kind of how we advertise it. Either start or finish your Christmas shopping while you're out there.
I might have to start.
Well, see, that's the way it looks there, and things get underway. It's always fun to come see what you got. It's arts, crafts, and a little bit more of other things as well. Yeah. What do you got under your booth this year? You selling jewelry? What you got in yours?
I have jewelry. I have all kinds of gift items. We're going to have some soups and dips. So we'll have a pretty good variety just at my spot.
Well, any room left? Can anybody else still sign up to get a booth?
We have 3 booths left.
3?
You better get on there today.
Yeah, we rearranged everything yesterday to get 3 more. So.
All right. Well, we can't wait to get out and see all this. And, of course, we'll be out as well. We'll have some Scotty Ray T-shirts there on scene.
That's right.
I got somebody that's going to do a tent, so come on out and see all of that. I'm trying to think here. Some of I was there last year. I mean, it was elbow to elbow people walking around looking.
It's crowded.
This has turned out to be the premier, as you put it, extravaganza. I don't know who you got to spell that for you.
Over the last 10 years, I've learned to spell it. If nothing else, I've learned to spell extravaganza. And type it quick.
Hey, is anybody going to have any rompers? We hear that's the latest craze.
I don't know. You never know. Come see.
It's going to be this weekend again, the outdoor Holiday Extravaganza gift show. And it's going to be there at the Lauderdale County Agri Center. It begins at 9 and runs to how long?
Till 3.
Till 3 o'clock
Till
there.
3 o'clock. Carl says roasters, toasters, guns, and holsters.
That's right.
Lots going on there. So
You never
man.
know. You
We hope
never
you
know what
will-
you'll find.
come on out for admission, and we'll talk some more with Becky as this gets close to us. It's always fun. We appreciate you dropping in this morning with
Does
this.
anybody have any casseroles that they sell while they're there? 'Cause I'm thinking about RW.
We did last year. I'm not really sure about this year.
RW. If you go out there, they may have some casseroles. I know you're having a hard time with your casserole stock.
Bless his heart.
Bless his. He's looking for corn dogs and casseroles. I don't know what the.
We can
You
get him
bu-
a sausage dog. Come on, I can get him a corn dog.
You'll bump into a friend, that's for sure. It's always a large amount of people that show up for these. Did I mention that we had a fire over in Newton yesterday? This was serious. This is the way it would start out as we started seeing smoke boil out of that home. Look at this, Odie. And then next thing you know, it would turn into this. Total loss of this home as we look at this, but no injuries. Fortunately, everybody was not in the home, and in the end going to be okay. Here's another view of that, is that fire broke out of that. Serious there.
We were over there fishing while this was.
Yeah, we got a fishing story for everybody coming up.
I told you it weighs more than the picture.
Yeah, there's some of those. But look at that. Again,
That's
that's it. And as we all know, with this, y'all check on your neighbors because they're going to need a little help. It doesn't matter whether you've got insurance or not. You lose absolutely everything you got except for the clothes on your back. And that's always tough to start back over.
And if you need some, message Scotty Ray some sizes, and we'll push that out to get some clothes out there too. Because we know it doesn't.
Austin
it's
said
tough.
3 counties department responded to that fire. That's big there. Also, we've got another one that we're going to bring up. Let me just go to this because since we're on the fire subject, I think we need to discuss this now. We had also another fire overnight, and let me refresh this. I know I put this up. It was I have not lost my mind yet. There's some days I question myself, but let's see here. We had a fire in Decatur in between there, and we had a mobile home that was destroyed last night. This would be on County Road 489 is where this would happen here. As you can see, this home also destroyed. Numerous firefighters from Conahatta, all of these areas showed up to help out with this. They've lost their home also. So if you know this family, would send us some information on that. We can pass along ways to help them also. That's tough. That's tough. And God bless these folks that jump up. This happened right before midnight is when this fire would break out. We're thinking of that family as well. And again, that happened there in between Union and Conahatta in that area there. Union Fire Department came out, also Conahatta. Numerous volunteer fire departments to help out with that fire as well.
You know, we used to think that heart attacks, cardiac arrest is the main cause of firefighter death in America, but that has taken second place now because of the chemicals and all that are in these homes that are burning.
I can see that.
Number one killer of firemen is actually cancer. But cancer and heart attacks, you know, there's 2 things that these guys are fighting. You go to sleep, 12 o'clock, you're woke up by beeping and screaming and hooting and hollering, and you jump up out of the bed and you're going 90 to nothing to get to a fire, and then you got to turn around and get everything ready to put back in service, and then you got to try and get 30 minutes of rest before you go make a living the next day. And you've spent 4 hours out volunteering your time doing this stuff. Commend each and every one of them.
Oh, absolutely there. A lot of folks do those behind-the-scene things we just don't always know about.
That's right.
Up and coming, we got more than you can shake a stick at. Becky's still around there. She's over there. She's thinking hard, wearing pink. Did you notice how she's all matched over there with those pink? Look at those pink earrings.
You're just jealous because you don't have any pink earrings.
No, I'm good. I am really good.
We
Trust
can
me
get
on
you
that.
some clip-on.
Yeah, we could.
We'll be right back. When it's time to store something, think Store Local Storage. It's conveniently located next to Northeast Park, and it's gated. On top of that, it's climate control, so no matter the season, it'll protect your things. 24-hour security, a covered loading dock, fire sprinklers, and you can choose the storage unit that suits your needs. From a 5x5 all the way up to a 10x30, you choose the space that you need. Call Store Local Storage today at 601-490-1618, Highway 39 North, Meridian. The tractors are rolling at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. Drop in and see Keith, Cornbread, or Buttermilk. They've got a tractor that fits the need that you have. Whether it's a 26 horsepower, a 40, or bigger, plus, they offer 0% financing for up to 96 months. Whether it's a part, a new tractor, 0% financing, or just simply a laugh. 601-626-8759, Highway 494 in Collinsville. That's Freeman Tractor. Rockhouse Gun and Pound, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for spring. From weed eaters to push and riding lawnmowers, and one of the largest selections you'll find in chainsaws, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or maybe a guitar. And not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rockhouse Gun and Pawn even has a private lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Highway 19 North, Rockhouse Gun and Pawn.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s if we cannot.
All right. Michael Ray Johnson. I got to come see you today.
What's up with Michael Ray?
I guess he's getting his day started. We're trying to find a date.
I think it's Saturday.
One Saturday.
See, the candy crawl is going to take place on the 26th, I think, late in the afternoon, like 1 to 4, I think is what's going to happen
Something like
in
that.
Downtown Meridian. Let's see. We got.
Let's see. No. Oh, that's Friday night. Family night.
You got to do
at
this,
Ray
don't you?
Stadium. Well, I can't because my mama's in the homecoming court.
You better not tell me you missing your mama in the homecoming court.
I'm not. So I got to miss that. I'm going to watch my mama in the homecoming court at Bedford Health Care.
Oh, okay.
And she's running for the queen.
Woo.
So we're going to eat steak with her and have a good evening. And she's in the homecoming court, and this is a big deal. So no, I'm
You
not
gonna wear your
missing.
tux?
No, I'm not going to wear my tux. But I'm not missing my mama.
There you go. You need to be there for that, Odie.
So I'm trying to find somebody with us that everybody is just busy, and I'm trying to find some people to take a truck or two down there.
All right. Well, family night there is.
My mama come first.
Oh, yeah, well, that should always. Becky's even nodding in the background about that.
Yep.
That is something that's important. All right, let's check a little history here. There's bound to be something that you'll remember. I think his name was Dr. Bellows. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that was
it
Bellows.
Bellows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We go back to 1910. Oh, my gosh, that sounds like a long time ago.
Sounds like it was.
Yeah, okay. As we go back to I Dream of Jeannie. Do y'all remember this guy?
Yeah.
He was born on this day there. He was in his 50s when that happened there. He was on I Dream of Jeannie. I don't know the year that he passed, but I think he has.
I'm going to go out on a limb and agree with you.
But what a show that was. We had another guy that was born on today, and I know that he had a heart attack when he was young. He was born in 1923, but I can still hear. That's it. That's what he's
why
famous
he had a
for.
heart attack because he screamed at Gomer all the time.
Frank Sutton was born on this day in 1923.
You want to go out on another limb?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not with us anymore neither.
I think he was like 51 when he had a heart attack and passed away, if I remember right there. Young fella there. But you're right there on that limb. As we go to even more famous people, that the great, what was his name? The great
Swami.
Yes, sir. Johnny Carson, one of the all-time greatest talk show hosts that ever existed, was born on this date back in 1925. He would take it to new levels that people had never seen before. He just had a knack with people of talking with them. They enjoyed him.
Yeah.
Todd, who was from Tennessee? Who did Todd say was that Gomer's boss there? I think that's who he's talking about there.
My wife says, I said Bedford, not Brookdale. I said Brookdale. Brookdale. Did I mess that up?
I think you did say Bedford. He's already thinking
my
of Christmas
bad.
music. Bedford Falls, I think, is
Yeah.
what he was trying to think of.
Yeah, Charlene was supposed to talk to you about that last night because I just found out about it yesterday myself.
We're getting there. As we look at this, it was Elvis that would re-record this and change the sound of it. But there's a guy before him that put it to music, and it was a #1 hit. Everybody loved it. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining.
Oh.
He auditioned for the
Blue
Opry
Moon.
on this day back in 1939. Some call him Bill Monroe, some call him Bill Monroe, depending upon what side of the tracks that you live on as to how you pronounce that. It's kind of like saying Mr. Cannard or Dr. Kennard.
Yeah.
It depends upon what side of the tracks that you were from as to how you say it. Now, Smith, I think you're just
You
it.
just Smith.
There ain't no side of the tracks.
I get calls all the time. Mr. Barnett, I ain't got no N in it. Nope, you got the wrong number.
1941. We all love this little character. He was it. He was cute. He was funny. Who remembers Dumbo?
The elephant that could fly.
Has he been banned from anything? Has he done anything wrong, or is he still around?
Well, you're making fun of people who have over
Big ears.
normal-sized ears, and they can't fly. So, obviously, there's no
some-
sense in having Dumbo to do that.
There you are. 1943. You'll remember him. It was Shazam. Wasn't it?
Shazam.
Y'all remember this guy?
Yeah.
His name was Jason Bostwick. I don't think he done anything after that. I mean, he has nowhere to wear that cool outfit. And I don't think it's going to make a comeback this Halloween.
No.
Becky, what you dressing for as Halloween?
Becky.
What'd I say?
That's what I'm dressing as.
Becky?
I'm dressing as
Okay, I
Becky.
thought I
That's
said
right.
something wrong.
No.
You're not going out to any Halloween parties, I take it. Boy, what's happening to America here?
I know it.
Fuddy duddy.
We're bound to have some Wonder Woman outfits floating around somewhere.
Well, send us a picture.
Yes, sir. We'll put on the best of. It was Pikeville, Kentucky. A girl named Patty Lovelace came from this town, a few miles away in the same town, just a few years apart. They were both born there. Kind of a poor part of town, and it would teach you lessons about country music growing up. Not only would he begin to sing and hang out with some hippies in L.A. to try to get his hits, he would also become an actor. And boy, when he got into acting, he really done good with it. Who am I talking about? D. White Yoakam, born on this day back in 1956. He's nasally, but he's country, and I like him. He's like cowboy cool. I like me some Dwight Yoakam. I'm a honky-tonk man. Good stuff there. Of course, Sling Blade being one of his bigger movies there. Oh, that left a pause in the room. Nobody watched.
I did watch Sling Blade. I just had to remember his part. Annette said her husband's from Pikeville.
Pikeville, Kentucky. They learn reading, writing, Route 23. Those jobs waiting in those city factories.
You used to sing along with this guy, didn't you?
Let's see. I couldn't do it. I tried. I just couldn't do it. He was always dressed weird.
Well, that's where he got his first name from.
Because he was Weird Al Yankovic. Is that how you say it?
Yankovic.
Yep. Y'all remember him? He was born in 59. Did he just like fade away into the pages of history? We don't hear from him anymore.
I think he had something else he came out with a year or two ago. You know, these artists nowadays, they don't want anybody to make fun of their work.
Well, you can't do that.
And Michael Jackson, he redid one of his. Well, I mean, all it did was boost Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So anytime he made a pun of your music, it helped you too. But these people nowadays, they can't see that.
And what about Cletus T. Judd? Has he just like fell off the face of the earth? I mean,
You heard
who can
people-
remember that big hit? My cellmate thinks I'm sexy.
Yeah,
He keeps staring at me.
You just pushed 4 more people into a safe space.
I'm not saying they play that at the Clark County Jail as you're being booked in or anything, but I'm just saying it's on there and it makes you go, huh?
Yeah, I bet Harold hums it on your way in.
Do y'all remember, and I don't know who the artist was that done it, do y'all remember Garth Brooks' big hit, I Got Sweat in Strange Places? It was kind of funny.
I don't remember.
And
that
who remembers the Giesenslaw brothers? Mama, she's lazy. Lazier than me. Going back for the judge. Mama, he's crazy.
Oh,
A
yeah.
remake to that big hit. The Giesenslaw brothers were absolutely funny. She just sits on her couch. Anyway, okay. All right, I'm over that. I'm going to move on. 1960. This was... to this day, I still listen to it in the mornings before the morning show starts. It was 1961 that Dion, anybody remember that name? I keep away from a runaround Sue. Hey. She saw every man in town. That's why they named her Runaround Sue. She was a wild thing there. But he just really, he was good at what he did. I liked all of his music that he done. This next guy, I was staring at him and then going, okay, he's got a birthday. And I kept thinking, I know this guy. And it's a chick flick before I get accused. I'm sure Greg has watched it sometime.
Oh, you know, he had twice.
But there's few chick flicks that I give thumbs up to. Now I got to give, what is the Notebook?
The Notebook.
That is like it.
Yeah.
And then a little show called The Proposal. You go, I've heard that. He's got a birthday today. His name is Ryan Reynolds. If you'll remember, what's her name? Is that Sandra Bullock?
Sandra Bullock. Yep.
That show was absolutely hilarious. He's her assistant. She's from another country. She makes him marry her so she could stay in the country. And then in the end, they end up falling in love. But it had a lot of twists, and the little dog got picked up by the eagle in the yard. I mean, who could miss that famous part?
Well, I have to watch that. You know, he owns a telephone company now. And
No.
Yeah.
I know he's been in a lot of other movies, but that's the only one that I can identify him as. But
He was a superhero, too. What
Was
was
he?
that? The Green Lantern.
Oh. But he just seems like he's a nice guy. I may have him wrong, but
Well, I'll take him as that anyway.
he played that part really, really good as to how you can work for somebody that kind of push you around. She was a pushy woman, too.
I think
I'm
that's
not
in
saying
real
that
life.
Jack said that to us, but we're just saying
Yeah.
that somebody in the room could be pushy. There's only one woman in
There's only
there.
one in there.
That would be me. Hey, I do have a correction to make.
What correction? Did we do something?
We will have corn dogs. The food truck will have corn dogs. So, why get in trouble for saying we don't have any?
Well, we got corn
We should
dogs
have some.
headed to the Ag Center this weekend.
Yes.
Come
Did I
on
ever
up.
use a pressure washer from Lowe's? Yes, it's at the office and has washed quite a few things at the office.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of question there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever tied your shoes, Odie?
Twice.
Okay, I thought I'd ask. We go back to 1978. This is a huge, huge tie to Johnny Cash as we get into this. Mother Maybelle Carter would pass away. She's country music royalty is what they would call. Now, I'm not saying it's my kind of music by any means. It was different and very, very early country what they did. But Mother Maybelle Carter passed away in 78. And again, she was huge in the world of country music in those early days. Her family, the Carter family, is where she comes from. Just to remind everybody. Does anybody remember this reporter's name? She was making a way for, she was only 39 years old. She was a reporter. She was going to the top, and she was tragically killed in a car accident. She drowned. Anybody? It happened on this date. Her name was Jessica Savage.
I don't remember.
You don't remember her? Man, she was big during the 1980s as she was moving up. NBC Nightly News.
Oh.
And again, tragic death that she died in a car wreck coming back from a weekend getaway. I forget who it was in the car with her. Easy come, easy go.
Oh.
I cannot believe this is 1990. You want to talk about some of these reality checks to make you go to say, what?
That's been a while back.
George Strait. Easy come, easy go. Number one on this date back in 1993. That was like 62 number ones ago. Thought we'd break that to you easy there. Now, here's something else that's going to shock you because this has been 23 years ago.
This is the start of the best thing out there.
The iPod began on. This is where you could walk around and listen to music. I remember Dylan having one, and we used to walk out at Oak Tibby, and he let me borrow it, and I didn't know how to operate the little thing.
You know, we're used to having to open that door and stick a cassette in and shut the thing and have a strap or a clip. And,
Oh, I thought you meant we still had to slide it in as an 8-track.
Well, I ain't far from it neither. They just didn't have him a Walkman. What was that? A Walkman?
A Walkman. I forget what year that came out, but boy, that sold.
And then iPod kind of pushed that out the
Because it was,
door.
it just perfect.
And then they made the smartest phone there ever was. And then Android tried. They're still trying to catch up. They just can't quite make it.
I just can't quite operate an Android.
I can't. It takes too many steps to do one little thing.
I got one as a backup phone, and that's what it is because I can't use it. I got to go buy me another backup iPhone. I got to do it.
Yeah, somebody was not real smart when they came up with that design.
But there's people that'll argue you down, Odie, that's all they've ever used, and they think you don't have to buy. What's good about it is you don't have to buy music because you can put your own music on it.
True, and there's some apps that are free.
Yeah,
but,
and it's easier to move back and forth to a computer than an iPhone. But look, I'm like that. You can't teach an old dog new tricks because I can't. I can't fit in it.
There's somebody in my household that's stuck on an Android, but I can't help her.
I ain't gonna say a name on that one. Let's go to 04. George Strait is back in the headlines once again with a Jamie Johnson song. Woo! Anybody remember I Hate Everything? He goes into a bar, sits next to a guy, and this old boy's flipping out his pictures, and he don't like nothing. And it ends up being it's all because of an ex-wife. He hates everything. You've met that person. I know y'all have.
Yeah, they're out there.
It ain't nothing you can do to make them happy, no matter what.
Nope.
Oh, we would lose. O is for the oil in my hair. R is for redneck. I'm talking about up against the wall, redneck mother. Anybody remember a guy named Jerry Jeff Walker? What a great songwriter he was. He was big, country music. He died of throat cancer on this day, 1978. Wow. He had a bunch of hits there. Kind of winds down our little moment in history of what happened on this day. Maybe you remember a few of those. I hope so.
Make your brain go back to some good memories.
Intelligent toddler may be a name for an IT director. It's tough for me to understand. Well, you know what my biggest problem in life is now?
Spelling?
Well, besides that, reading. I can't see things anymore, which causes misspelled words and many, many other things. Dude, it's tough.
I use spell check an awful lot.
Mine is correcting it the wrong way now. You use it wrong long enough, and it will correct and throw things up.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll have to ask that girl when she returns. She did admit, because she was typing something for me, of how hard it was the other day. It's harder than you think. We'll be right back as this morning travels along.
Here at Meridian Cycles, customer service is our #1 priority. And when you buy any Polaris, Can-Am, Honda, CF Moto, or Suzuki ATV or side-by-side, we're going to give you your first oil change absolutely free because we service everything we sell here at Meridian Cycles. Come see us at 80 Highway 19 North or call us 601-485-8700. Come see us.
Advanced Auto Glass by Joey can handle all your windshield repair and replacement needs. Service work is guaranteed and covered by warranty. Our technicians are professional, auto glass trained, and have over 100 years of combined experience. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey utilizes in-house calibrations for vehicle safety systems. Most insurances are accepted, and reliable mobile service is available in surrounding areas. Keep cars cool and secure with custom tinting, side mirror replacement, and AquaPal windshield wipers. There's one clear choice in auto glass repair. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
Battery power made by steel. Right now, save $50 on select AK System battery tool sets. Real steel. Find yours.
Welcome back.
Exactly.
Hey, we go to the show. Anybody seen this guy this morning? Eric Clark, is he up having coffee anywhere? Y'all need to congratulate them. Look at here. They making big headlines there. In the Neshoba County Sheriff's Office recognized this week at Crime Stoppers Conference for top supporting law enforcement agency of the year. That's a big deal.
That is awesome and good work over there.
They do a lot to keep crime off the streets in Neshoba County. Testing, trying. See how fast they'll get to a scene.
And see how long you stay out.
and this is one of the, and I want to say this about Neshoba County. When someone is on the run, I usually get a call within 3 to 4 minutes. Why? Because they want that person caught. They don't keep it hid. They go, this person is a threat to society, and will send a picture, let us know where they're at, and give us timely updates as to where they are. Why? Because Eric Clark and his deputies want to keep Neshoba County as safe as they can. And I cannot thank them, and I mean this, I cannot thank them enough of the way they conduct law enforcement. A big thank you to them, because they strive for excellence every day out there. Ain't nothing quite like it. Kid, I didn't even know this was happening. Kemper Academy. I'm just to shock some folks here. Look here, undefeated.
Undefeated. That is awesome.
That's a junior varsity. So congratulations to them there. They all laid out taking pictures there. Something to see.
They've just got it going on right there.
Nothing quite like them there. We also got to say congratulations here. This is to the red team at Northside Park in Philadelphia. They won the championship game 2-1 and took home championship rings. Congratulations. It's always good to see kids out doing sports and enjoying themselves and taking care of things. We can't brag on them quite enough. Now, I'm going to say this had to come from Ricky Roberts, is all I'm going to have to say. I think he went and taught somebody how to do this. It's his granddaughter. This is her pumpkin. Look at that. Ain't that cute?
That is cool.
And I got some more people. Lamar is doing their pumpkin contest. Look at the talent of kids. Wait a minute. Do y'all think that there's a chance that parents jumped in and helped the kids? Look at here. Look,
yeah.
This is good stuff here. As we look at the octopus. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, there was some help given.
What is that character called? Wasn't that Jim?
Jim Carrey on The Mask.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Well, that's what we're going to go with anyway.
Wow.
A dragonfly.
It just goes on and they've got like 120 lining the halls, Lamar, of kids that have joined in on this pumpkin contest. Congratulations to them. We appreciate all the pictures there. That is a neat thing that we're looking at there.
I'm talking about Lamar. Their girls volleyball team won the state championship.
Really?
Janice writes in to us. Congratulations. Yeah.
Let's see here. Newton County youth football. Look here. Some champions there as well. The guys doing well. Congratulations to them as well. A job well done there. Let's see what else we got going on here. Odie, you mentioned it. Let me go back and find this. We had a...
we may have been wrong. That green one supposed to be Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Oh, was it? I thought it looked like the Jim Carrey thing. Huh.
I did too. We've got two of them saying Slimer. Okay.
What were you doing running around with Simmons Wrecker yesterday?
Well, look,
what it was
when we go fishing, that little old 20-pound test line you get, well, it just doesn't bring in our catches.
Yeah.
So we had to call in the big man with a cable.
Let's hit play on this, and this could happen to anyone. Let me say that.
Yes, it is, and that's nobody's fault. It's just an oops.
Left in neutral, and next thing you know, it goes blah, 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 blah. And let's take a look. That'd be a Ford F-150.
Yeah. And that's my report.
She's coming on up, and as we look at a few more of these pictures, and we'll show you after she got to shore there. Whoa. Is he showing? He's showing way too much leg.
It was a little cold yesterday.
I could say it was. Truck made it back to shore. How long does it take to dry one out after that, Odie?
Oh, it takes forever.
And I don't.
Pretty much well told.
Is that what happens?
Oh
to
yeah.
them?
Because of all the electronics, it won't ever be the same.
Front row.
So it's a complete total. And then one reason we have to go get that out is because the amount of oil and gas and all that that's inside these engines, we have to make sure we get those out of the water in a timely manner. Because that is a hazardous material.
Can't leave it, can you?
Can't leave it. We got to get it out.
Well, I'll be dog. Somebody was telling me, and I didn't realize this, like if you're to stay away if your home ever catches fire, if you're at a dump site, a refrigerator catching on fire, the chemicals that are in those is not good to breathe.
Refrigerant, nothing is because of our chemicals. Used to back years ago, 50 years ago, your house catch on fire, you'd have 2 to 3 minutes to get out. Nowadays, with our furniture being made out of petroleum products, the amount of plastics we use, you have 30 seconds to get out of your house. And you do not want to breathe that stuff in. Man, it's something that's where we get cancer being the number one killer of firefighters. It's because of the chemicals we use and all the products that are in our home.
But seriously, that's just something you don't think of. Because I remember as a kid, that was like vacation, going to the dump. That used to be something to see, especially if you're from a small town.
I love to shop. I never did get inside the shop, but everybody put stuff that was no good to them, but could be good for somebody else on the outside. And
like new to me is what Odie is saying.
Dang right. I bet Amy's glad we don't have one of those sites here.
I could see. Well, all that's changed since the green dumpsters went away. You used to get some great, because if somebody didn't want something, they put it out by the road for you to get. Mm-hmm. And then it turned into those people that camped out there, and you pulled up, and next thing you know, your truck was unloaded with everything that was still yours.
Yeah, it's like, hey, put that back in there.
Here. Y'all know it was like 60 of them. Lord have mercy.
Good morning, Haley. Name your new puppy Charlie. Depending on what kind of puppy it is. If it's a good-looking puppy, you can name it Odie.
One of the instructors for the movie Top Gun Maverick has died in an airplane crash. It was at an air show and something went wrong and he perished at it. Sad news for his family there. Y'all hang on. We're coming right back. Becky's got some more to talk about. She's over there grinning ear to ear like she's got a hot dog or something over there now. We'll find out. We'll be right back.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Everything starts with a great grill, cookware, and accessories. Add in locally sourced meat and dairy, frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, and daybeds and have fun with our cornhole boards. From animal print coolers to authentic Louis Vuitton purses, we have what you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Downtown Meridian is thriving with a fresh look, and now it's getting a new neighbor. Toyota of Meridian is now open under new hometown leadership. We're bringing automotive knowledge and experience home with a focus on improved customer satisfaction and all new pricing. Toyota of Meridian is excited to serve the Queen City and exceed your expectations.
I'm Trinara Rush, and I want to invite you to Toyota Meridian, where hometown pride drives excellence.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. We got a suggestion there a few moments ago that we needed to go to A's for lunch today. Haley suggested that. But we got plans today. I've got to go meet Judge T. He's taking me and several people out here up to the Hill. We're going to go to El Norte. And I think Judge T's buying.
Oh.
Can you believe that?
They have that big room we can bring more people in.
Man, yeah, Judge T purchasing stuff. Becky wants to go too. Judge, what you going to do?
Yeah.
You might be taking applications for a date.
Yeah, maybe we need to do like a special lunch like that, do a fundraiser and bring on casseroles that we can donate to RW.
Bring a casserole to lunch.
Yeah.
But we will be up there. Appreciate the invite there, but we'll be at El Norte's today, seeing what he can do for us there. Old Judge T there, always on the job.
Yes, he is.
He's always fun to go back and listen to a case that he presided over. It's hilarious. He tells some good stories there.
Do we know about an accident with John Culpepper? Senior?
I
hadn't
heard of
anything.
No. But never know what'll turn up there. Becky, as we get ready for this weekend, again, let's run down what to expect as we get ready for the extravaganza this weekend at the Ag Center.
Okay, it's the Holiday Extravaganza gift show. That's a mouthful.
Oh, it is. I agree with you.
It's going to be from 9 to 3 at the Lauderdale County Ag Center on Highway 19 South.
Listen at you.
Somebody's calling.
I lost my whole
You're on 19 South.
19 South, thank you. We're going to have 100 vendors. We have food. We have all kinds of crafts. We have home decor. We have clothes. We have something for everybody. So we want you to come out and do your Christmas shopping. Come out and visit.
Yeah.
See people, maybe you hadn't seen some of the vendors since last year. So come see us.
Well, your friends are going to be walking around anyway, so you might as well be there.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
You had
called
one in the
up on
spring,
everything.
and then this is again at the Ag Center.
Yeah, this is at the Ag Center, yes.
Come
This is
on
the
out
big
and
one.
9 a.m. So what time do the gates open?
At 9.
At 9. Well, she ain't cutting no slack on
The
nobody,
gates-
is
We
she?
open at 9. It starts at 9. We'll open the gate at 9.
Oh,
If you
she's
come
gonna
a little
say-
early, we will let you in. We're not going to turn you away. But
If you wave that green stuff around, they'll let you in.
yeah, exactly.
Come on in.
That's right.
Somebody said they like Judge T. He's a handful, y'all.
You just don't know.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's done anything illegal in
Is-
parking, but
Will
rumors.
he buy Greg's lunch?
There's a dispute in between him and Firecracker.
Yeah. You know, Greg got kicked out of his court one day.
I heard about that.
You can leave here if you ain't got no further
mercy.
business.
Yes, Bob, that is a Saturday for the big
Yeah.
event there. Hope y'all will come out and enjoy that. We got any birthdays this morning?
Oh, we do. We do. We got Lisa Goldman.
Oh, I graduated with her.
Oh, but you want to tell her age?
She'd have to be 50. I'm 55, and I think she was in the 12th grade 4 more years. So she ought to be about 59.
Lee Buffington's got a birthday. Hunter Pierce has got a birthday. Angela Cates, Beverly Pritchett, and Walton Stinson's having a birthday. And so that's, I better get one of them there verses.
Yes, sir, we're going to need that as we get ready for today. So many things that are happening, and we'll be behind the scenes watching everything that comes about today. Let's see here. That was that ain't worth going back into there.
Well,
we had a cattle rustler in the area there, and I was going to talk about him.
Was that Alan?
I don't know. He stayed with the cows the other night, didn't he?
He stayed with it for a while, poor thing.
Again, we're on that last stretch before the election. That's going to be here coming up. November the 5th, is that?
November the 5th.
The days are coming, and you're going to see tons and tons of ads all across America. Make a right decision. Study before you go vote. We're going to have Supreme Court, Mississippi on that ballot. These are major decisions that will affect you later, the next 4 years of your pocketbook. Think before you vote. That's all we can say. We can't tell you how to vote. We just want you to vote, but just be educated when you go in there as to who's who. You got a Bible verse for us there?
Yeah, we do. Let's see, where are we going to go today? Romans 12, verse 12. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. Ooh, that's one thing that we do is pray. And if we bring our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to the forefront of our lives, and in any endeavor we get into, which means the start of a day, the end of a day, anything we deal with throughout the day, if we pray and ask the Lord to come in and bless us as we go through that day or that situation, He'll always walk beside us and lead us through the best we can. Invite Him into your heart.
As you bring this up, I knew there was a story that in my head that I was trying to remember. As we had all of that happen in North Carolina, as that hurricane came through, a family is releasing information. Their home was destroyed, nothing left. But on a tree, the Bible was slammed against the tree, and open to this was Revelations, chapters 14 and 15, plain as day as it talks about the ends of time. Is it a sign? I don't know. But it sure made these folks make sure they were at church next Sunday. It says a lot.
You know, right is wrong, wrong is right. When you push making a male out of a female and a female out of a male, that is not it. There's a he and there's a she. There's a man, there's a woman. There's no other. It doesn't matter. We are getting close to the end of times. And that right there will make you get the EBGB. So go read chapters 14 and 15 and see what we've got coming. But the Bible is true. The Bible is telling us to be on our P's and Q's. And all we've got to do is bring Jesus Christ into our heart. It's hump day! We forgot to say that earlier.
We did. You want to say it, Becky? No, she don't want to say
she don't
anything.
want to
She's
say
good
it.
over there.
Kyle Wiggins' birthday today.
Yeah.
So y'all have a wonderful day. We'll be back tomorrow, which is Thursday. Golly, that's Friday Eve already. Y'all have a good day. We love you. We'll see you later.